Welcome back to my blog on whether we should ban AI altogether or learn how to control it. During the previous episode, or during the third episode with the title, Can We Just Stop AI? We have learned that billions of dollars are being invested in AI infrastructures. It seems to me that countries are racing to lead in industries already built on AI. So at this point of time, stopping AI is like stopping the sun from rising. But here's what we can do. We can shape the way AI grow, guided with laws, ethics, and awareness. Because the real question isn't should AI be banned altogether. It's more like should we learn how to control it before it control us? And that is where we will be diving in today. Hello world, welcome to the fourth episode of my blog. My name is Liz, and today's episode with the title, what about countries just like Philippines? Well, in the Philippines, here in our country, speaking of law, which is addressing the AI threats. We don't have any comprehensive law yet that's being enacted to protect people from AI related threats like deepfakes, AI scams, AI impersonation, AI generated fake ads, AI generated fake news. But what we have dealing with the internet and computer is the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, or otherwise known as RA 10175. But that law, if you can Google that one, it doesn't fully address AI related threats or how AI is being misused today. The Cybercrime Law of 2012 focuses mainly on crimes done using computers and internet or both, such as hacking or illegal access to data, online libel, that's also with the use of computer and internet, or known as defamation, identity theft, like stealing someone's identity, whether with the use of computer or internet or both. Online fraud, there is what we call online, because you're using the internet to scam people. Cyber sex, with the word cyber, that's also involving computer and internet. Child exploitation using computers and internet. Spamming and malware, phishing, those are with the use of internet and computer. But why is that so? Well, remember Republic Act 10175 was passed during the year 2012. And during that time, AI wasn't that advanced as it is today. It's not even widespread, and we don't even know it during that year. So the law doesn't clearly include AI generated fake content such as deepfakes, voice clones, and doesn't even mention deepfakes or voice and face cloning. Even if AI is used to make someone say or do something they never did, that can lead to fake news, scandals, or even scam. But we don't have a specific punishment for AI generated fakes, AI identity theft, like face swaps, fake videos. If someone steals your face or voice using AI, the law only applies if it's being used directly for fraud or libel. But other than that, sometimes it go unpunished. But what if it's just used to manipulate public opinion or ruin your reputation, such as using AI-driven bots for misinformation? Well, sad to say, on that part, it's a gray area there. Some people using AI to create fake accounts with fake image as their profile. They can also use AI to create a fake comment or spam bot. But really, it was not mentioned in the law of Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 on how to address that at the moment. So that means AI propaganda machines or fake engagement, pwede sila makalusot. So there was no mention of ethical use either. So the law doesn't even cover questions just like should AI generated content be labeled? Well, in Meta apps such as in Instagram and on Facebook, there is what we call them AI generated content label that you can toggle on and off every time you're about to upload content. But that is although there is a toggle button on and off for every time that you want to upload content, like on Facebook, for instance, and it's AI generated content, Not all content creators are honest to toggle it on or label their content as AI generated content. I've seen and I'm seeing a lot of contents across the social media that were all generated by artificial intelligence, but it was not labeled as AI. So mainly the purpose is to gain a lot of viewers' attention, to attract attention with a catchy caption, interesting caption, and as well as to gain a lot of views. It's for money purposes for those who are making money out of their content. So it's like another question that is not addressed in the law is who can we blame as responsible if AI powered tool causes harm to someone? Or is it okay to use someone's data to train AI without permission? It cannot learn the language of people without feeding those information to its library. So it has to be trained, just like a child. So in short, our cybercrime law protects against traditional crimes, but it doesn't catch up with how AI is being misused today, especially in areas like I mentioned, deepfakes, fake news, AI impersonation, mass manipulation. But there are a lot of news and media are advertising or campaigning to be vigilant, be a responsible digital citizen in determining those AI generated content. If someone calls you using a voice clone or of your loved ones to deceive you, so you can give them money over the phone or via online, whatever means you are capable of using someone else's identity or using it for scam. So you have to be alert on that. So that's what we can do at the moment to educate the people how technology is rapidly advancing nowadays and being misused in a lot of crimes involving the internet. So that means you and me, all Filipinos, are more vulnerable, especially elders and kids. Even in the US, even in foreign countries, they don't have federal laws enacted for AI, but they have implemented AI policies already because it started with them, the developer, also foreigners. But here's the opportunity. The Philippines and our experts, such as our lawmakers, are currently working on studying artificial intelligence, its impact, some of the tools, especially this month of May 2025. There's so much incredible AI powered tools that can create content incredibly in a ways that you cannot imagine. Especially if you have finances or financial resources to afford for subscription, and you can do so much more. So it's really creepy and it's really powerful. That's why it has to be guided. It has to be regulated. So we are only one of a lot of countries nowadays have AI policies yet enacted as a national laws or federal laws. But we can build inclusive and ethical AI policies. I think we're working on that one. And our country already formed a task force to study AI risks, educate the public about AI, and use existing laws that we have, such as Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, to punish bad actors. And we can teach our kids and minors on how to recognize deepfakes, online frauds, and not to fall in that trap. So, recognizing the limitations of our existing laws, several bills have been introduced to specifically address those AI related concerns. One of those House bill, we have House bill in the Philippines is still being reviewed in the Congress. We have House Bill number 10567, or otherwise known as Deepfake Accountability and Transparency Act. So what this bill is all about, let me read it to you. This bill mandates clear labeling of AI generated content such as deepfakes to inform the viewers that the material they're viewing or accessing is artificially created. So, but like I mentioned, not every content creator follows that. It also aims to promote transparency and prevent deception. Another House Bill number is House Bill number 9425. This proposed legislation seeks to criminalize the creation and distribution of sexually explicit deepfakes, particularly those used for gender based harassment. Both bills are currently under committee review and have not been yet enacted into law. So, in anticipation of the 2025 elections, the Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, has implemented guidelines to curb the use of AI in political campaigns. So they created resolution number 11064. This resolution prohibits the creation and dissemination of deepfake, other AI generated disinformation during election campaigns. So it requires political parties and candidates to disclose the use of AI in their campaign materials and mandates the use of digital watermarks to verify content authenticity. To strengthen the fight against AI driven misinformation, the government has established specialized bodies known as National Deepfake Task Force, led by the Presidential Communications Office and the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or CICC. This task force aims to monitor and counteract the spread of deepfakes and AI generated false information. While our country has foundational laws addressing cybercrime and misinformation, these statutes were not designed with the complexities of AI generated content. In related regulation marks progress toward addressing these challenges. Another one is the House Bill 7396, known as the Artificial Intelligence Development and Regulation Act of the Philippines, proposes the establishment of an Artificial Intelligence Development Authority, or AIDA, to oversee these AI technologies in the country. Another proposal, House Bill 9448, focuses on regulating AI and automation, particularly concerning their implications for the labor industry. These bills are currently under consideration in the 19th Congress of the House of Representatives. While these legislative efforts are ongoing, the National Privacy Commission has issued advisory number 2024-04 to provide guidance on the application of the Data Privacy Act of 2012 concerning AI systems, processing, personal data. So this advisory outlines obligations for personal information controllers when using AI systems. However, until these proposed laws are enacted and existing frameworks are updated, significant gaps remain in effectively combating AI-driven false information. So what I'm saying in short, the Philippines is actively working on developing a comprehensive legal framework for AI, but as of now, specific AI focused laws have yet to be enacted. So, our goal here is not to stop AI. In the US, they are going to use their project Stargate, the Stargate project for defense or military defense. While in Saudi Arabia, they don't want just to create or establish this large AI infrastructures. They also want to be uh, to create the state of the art facility to create smart cities powered by AI. That they will be needing a lot of energy resources, which is abundant in Saudi Arabia. They can have it materialize. Well, the goal is to lead the responsible use of AI in our country and each of the countries that we have in the world. So on the continuation of this video, we will take a quick tour across the globe to find out how different countries are handling AI. So stay tuned. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Have a good one. Bye.